Welcome to yet another episode of Atypical
Gays.
where we talk about everything and nothing.
And I am Kai.
And I'm Saham. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about
Trans people.
and trans rights.
Yeah.
Yes.
In your brain, what are trans people? How do you define them?
Trans people are not someone different. They are just like us. But they just want an identity which they identify with to be correctly recognized.
Correctly in their brain.
Correctly recognized by others. You know, if somebody tells me they are a trans woman who used to be a cis male, they want people to refer them as a woman.
Yeah. In my opinion, is the people who doesn't like their genitals.
No. I think trans people are people who are trapped in a gender that they do not identify as. It's not about having the organs as specific. It's the mentality. If I was a trans woman,
Yeah.
I need to feel like I am a woman in my head. Be one, right? And, you know, it doesn't really make a lot of difference in terms of if I have a genitalia or not, specifically.
But I think we all have similar mindset as gays. We wouldn't say the same, but you just know that you're different from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really find women attractive. Me as a guy, yeah, and I might like things with a lot of feminine features.
Trans men or women or people of any gender appropriation.
People of all gender appropriations and the pronouns, everyone is included.
And I think that for them, the identity matters a lot. Because obviously they are living in a body which feels a little bit more not them. They feel like I'm seeing a man, whereas I'm a woman.
Yeah, they don't like their features of their biological genders, no matter it's genitals or facial,
Yeah.
or body hair.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
To me, maybe genital would be too
Extreme.
but
Yeah.
they don't like these things about their biological body. Yeah.
For me, I think if I were to transition, I would still prefer to have my own genitalia.
Yeah, and I also want to say is that they get to decide how far do they want to go. It's none of a business. I think us being gays is already hard enough to let our family know.
Yeah.
For them, it's even harder.
Yeah.
Because they want to change their biological body in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter they're using the hormones or estrogens or they even want to go through the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't understand that, or it's more challenging for general public to accept. Yeah.
It's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, but transitioning is not something that is a choice.
I don't know, I feel the concept of men and women are quite human-made.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And the urge of you wanting to become a woman or urge of you wanting to become men because you want to become normally what men and women would look like, right?
I mean, I'm trying to wrap my head around the concept. If I was the first human being on this planet, if I have a certain genitalia, I have a certain genitalia, right?
Yeah. You wouldn't call yourself men and women. People make words for it. Yeah.
You're just there.
Yeah.
There are people who are born with a condition where their body can neither be distinguished between a man or a woman.
Oh, yeah, they are
They're
people.
naturally born like that. So what would you do with people like that? removing a genital or having a genital does not define your identity as a person, who you are.
It's in your mind.
It's all about what do you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable being a man, be a man. If you're comfortable being a woman, be a woman. If you're comfortable being a gender fluid person, be one. Like, why do we have to be put into two different boxes?
But you know the video I showed you before, the drag queen Gia Gun?
Gia Gun, yes.
Yeah, she said that she used to be a campy queen, like only dressed up as women when she's doing drag, and she was a man, and now she went through transition and she become like a trans woman. She's like she feels like campy drag queen is making fun of cis straight women.
But now I kind of find myself hating drag and finding it kind of like a mockery of women when I see these boys with breastplates. And I can appreciate like the trans women that do drag, but that's also what I grew up knowing was like drag excellence. But the whole like campy drag queen thing for me is just, I don't really feel as connected, I guess.
I don't think so. There are a lot of trans women, there are cis women who also do drag. And there's trans men who also do drag, okay? So drag is for everybody. As they say, you're born naked and rest is drag, which is very true. Like you put on a persona, you put on attire which suits what you want to be like, right?
Yeah.
So for me, Gia Gun is kind of invalid when she talks about this because there is a cis woman who does drag. She doesn't find it offensive. She's doing campy drag. Her name is Victoria Scone.
Yeah, it just makes me very flabbergasted hearing her saying that. It's giving J.K. Rowling. Like, you're not real women. Yeah.
Well, J.K. Rowling is afraid of being a woman, so let's not talk about her because she pisses me off, even though she made Harry Potter one of my favorite movies. Like, she wanted to identify as a man, so there you go.
And another thing is that trans people, like, do they want acknowledgement from others? Like, oh, you're a woman. Oh, you're a man now. Because the way you look, the way you have reformed yourself. I think they kind of want that in
They
a way.
want a validation, like for the whole part of their life.
Yeah.
If somebody you felt like a woman from inside your whole life, and somebody always calls you a man and then tells you like, bro, let's do this. You would not like it for your whole life. So they want a little bit of like a validation on the way back saying like, hey, actually, I am a woman now. Can you at least now treat me like a woman? They want to be identified as who they are. Because that is the whole conversation that is happening at the moment. Like, right? We're not talking about physiological advantages. We're talking about psychological advantages that they don't get.
Yeah.
Because like there is a conversation, then there is a debate. Like if a trans person wants to participate in a women's football game, where do you put them? Because physiologically, that person has more advantage than a cis woman, which is very fair enough. Because physically, there's a 6 feet man who participate in sports like that, and they have transitioned into a trans woman now. Imagine that 6 feet trans woman is competing against a 5'4" cis woman.
Of course.
She has an advantage, obviously, right? So sports is a different story. Like if this team has a trans woman in their team, the other team also can have one. They need a compulsory thing. So it's equal for both opposite teams to participate. It's not I'm saying like they shouldn't play with women, cis women. They're all women. They can play together as long as it's equal. It shouldn't disadvantage anybody.
Yeah.
Obviously, heterosexual women have gone on the internet and disregarded a lot of trans women. Saying like they are invading our space and they are doing whatnot.
And the thing about toilet. What's your take on that? Because in my opinion, it's like if you're a trans woman, if you want to go to a women's toilet, that's okay. You can go.
Go to whatever toilet. Who cares?
Yeah, like who cares?
Who literally cares? It's just a freaking toilet.
There are some like the news about harassment in the toilet.
Because cis women are like, oh, we're afraid they're gonna rape us.
Not because of that. Usually it's the men who pretending to become a woman, and this man is straight.
So that's the problem.
They reported like, oh, trans something, something, something. They frame it that way, but they actually just straight.
The problem
cycles.
in this world is that there are certain heterosexual men, not every straight man.
Yeah.
But there are certain straight men who are always going to be that.
And there are so many news about trans people having a very huge, major argument with their family. And they have very serious depression.
Of course.
And they eventually take their life, or they just couldn't.
It's a similar situation with coming out as a gay person.
Yeah.
They're coming out to be who they are.
But these are the news won't travel to the main crowd's media page.
Problem is, media will only want to show what they want to show.
Yeah.
They don't really give a fuck about everybody.
I think that's the thing about how general crowds say trans people as. They always have that very stereotypical views about it. Yeah. They're not open-minded. They don't really think about why the media put it that way. Yeah.
There was supposedly a bill to be passed, which did not pass in New Zealand, where they were going to revoke transgender as a official gender. But lucky it did not pass because, like, what the fuck?
And I think, let's just say we're all people. We all need acknowledgement from outside world to make us feel that we're valid. Everybody needs that, like in my mind. And it doesn't have to be about genders.
No.
It can be about like, do you have a career? You want the validation from others that, oh, you did so well.
Yeah.
Like things like that. Trans women, they want to be validated as women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does this has to become a thing to talk about?
Yeah. Like it's just a gender. Like as long as they're a normal human being. Like if they are not a psychopath or a serial killer, let a person live.
It's like people intentionally trying to make this the same, but it's actually not that.
No, not at all.
That is so fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
And the thing about gender stereotypes also, just be whoever you want to be. Stop thinking about men and women. We're just humans.
Yeah. I think that comes around to clothes as well.
Yeah.
People think, oh, these are certain clothes only men can wear. Who told you?
Yeah.
Who fucking told you?
Even because I'm an early childhood teacher, like kids already have that in their mind.
Concept, like blue is for boys, like, pink is for girls.
Like I'm trying to take that away from them. I keep saying that because children kept asking me like, you're not a girl, why are you wearing earring?
Yeah.
They're already attaching these things.
Yeah.
Just like how we were brought up.
Yes. Like I think it's engraved in people's head. Like
yeah, I think that's the thing. If we can actually get rid of the gender concept, then we don't have to talk about all of these things.
Yeah, because I think I should tell this. I kind of identify as a gender fluid person rather than having any gender. You can call me anything. I don't give a fuck, actually. Yeah. You can call me man, woman, whatever. Some days I feel more feminine. Yeah, I am a woman. If I feel more masculine one day, that's me.
Yeah.
Like, who is somebody to judge me where I sit on a gender spectrum? I think only we touch the surface of...
because we don't really have a trans people to ask.
I think what we might do is at some point
we should
bring in
white, like queer, or
a trans woman or somebody who has transitioned to come over and talk about their journey.
Yeah, if us talking about would be like
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Because like we might have made mistakes, and to be
Yeah.
honest, like I don't really have a lot of information. This is all I know about trans people. And I want to be
But deep down, we have this concept like we want everybody to live comfortably.
and happily.
Yeah.
Be happy in their own skin, you know.
It's always the how do you call breaking boundaries
Yeah.
to create the bridge
Yeah.
to know each other.
Yeah.
If you don't ever talk to them or communicate or have some like so-called wrong opinions, you will never find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe some of my opinions might be wrong, you know, and totally valid. You know, if there are trans people listening to this, they can come at me and tell me like, yay, you said this thing's wrong. You need to correct yourself. Come to the next podcast and talk about those things.
Yeah,
and I will
yeah.
happily acknowledge what I said wrong, you know,
Yeah.
because I am not aware of certain things that.
But like nowadays, people are just so stay in their zone.
Yeah.
They don't actually want to create a pathway to other people's world to know,
Yeah.
to have a look. What do they actually look like?
At some point, I would definitely like to invite a trans person to come on this podcast and just talk about their transition journey.
Yeah, I
And,
want to
like,
know.
what-
I have so many questions to ask because I don't know. I'm very curious. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Like this is like the surface level knowledge I have personally.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how many hardships that they have to go through. Like taking hormones is not like
Yeah.
fun. It's scary. Like imagine if you take overdose of a hormone. Like, sorry, if you overdose on hormones, you know, like you don't know what the quantity is. Like, but when people start transitioning, they try because if the family is not accepting of it, they will try illegal ways to, you know,
Yeah,
transition.
they will find a way to change themselves, which is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think in today's generations, what my one message is to parents is like, let your kids be who they are. Try and understand where they're coming from. Just don't go with a set expectation like, this is my child has to be certain way.
I think RuPaul's Drag Race really changed how general public say trans people are.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of like straight women love the Drag Race.
Yes.
And that actually changed their views about trans people because a lot of their participants
Nowadays are trans.
Like, I like how every time they have like a makeover challenge, they always invite like cisgender male to
Or
become
women.
drag queen.
It's only they have invited cis women, they have
Yeah.
invited trans, they have invited athletes. So it's every time it's a different person that comes over.
Yeah, and it actually changed. It's what I was saying about creating a bridge. Like, people can actually say what do they look like, what are they doing, without have a stereotypical views in your
Yeah.
brain.
And I think Drag Race general, like in recent years, they are promoting, not just promoting, but it's also nice to see a lot of representation of different kinds of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jasmine Kennedy, the trans doll of it all in the recent season, even though I don't like her drag as much, but she is a beautiful trans doll.
I think that is the meaning of RuPaul's Drag Race.
What do you mean?
Like, it creates a path for straight people
To understand that they're not harmful.
In the end of the day, I think cisgender women, straight women should be standing with LGBTQ community because in the end of the day, we're fighting the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not like how J.K. Rowling framed that
Yeah.
we're enemies, we're not.
No.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, cis women also think gay clubs are a safe space, as we talked in our previous episode.
Yeah.
So it's just that if LGBTQI plus community makes them feel safe, you know, you should try and acknowledge it better.
Yeah.
I think we need to just come all together and work together as a team rather than like fighting against each other.
It's always the moms who's accepting that you're gay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so thank you for listening to this episode. If you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe.
And on that note, if you can't be yourself, how in the hell are you going to show up for somebody else, even for your own community? So, can I get a amen?
Amen.
Amen this time, because it's for everybody.
Amen.
See you next time.
Bye.